Hi Sage, welcome to another reading here for you. This is a general reading, so please take only the message that you resonate with and leave the rest for the others. Every single message that comes from the past is with the purpose of helping you understand past events into your life better, so you can have a different perspective and hopefully help you understand the past better. Every single message that comes from the current is with the purpose of helping you navigate current situations into your life so you can know how to make the best decisions for the future. Every single message that comes from the future is with the purpose of preparing you for possible upcoming events into your life so you can know how to respond rather than to react. Future messages do not come in chronological order, so if you want to watch the reading one more time, it's up to you. Wow. This is a general reading, so please attach the energies as you feel like they resonate with. However, if you want a private one, you can contact me at +358 465 496 What's the matter, my friend Sagittarius? You got the devil. So when I saw this, I'm like, should I have said Cappy? But no, I feel like it's still Sage because the way I said the way I said the intro feels like a pissed off Sage. Yes, my friend, you are pissed off because you feel like the universe has been playing pranks on you and you're sick and tired of maybe being put through the same test over and over again. It's like, what the fuck is this? And it's most likely related to relationships. Maybe you've met mofos at every corner and you're like, what are we doing? Well, I feel like, whenever we are being put through situations where we meet mofos, is with the purpose of, preparing us for something bigger in our life. We are not being put through tests to learn how to deal with mofos just for the sake of dealing with mofos. I'm telling you, Sage. Look at this reading if near future will not show up with you being successful in something. Of course, if you take the challenge, because nobody's going to give you something just because you're prettier, unless you're in some specific parts of the world. But you know what I mean. Don't make me bend, my friend. My tarot reader friendo Sagittarius, how is it going? How is it going? You have no time for bullshit, and I feel like in the recent past you've met people that have tried to manipulate you emotionally, but you don't have time for that. You really don't have time for that. And I feel like if you entertained it because you knew what's going on and you wanted to just see what's going on the market of the, my goodness, the vocabulary, the diplomacy, where has it gone, Sage? The way I feel like speaking right now, no tact. But you just wanted to know how people do their things nowadays. But I do feel like you've met a lot of people that they have tried to influence your judgment. You've met people that maybe emotionally wise, they understood feelings. This is someone that understands psychology. They understand psychology and they probably try to manipulate you. Did it work? I don't know. You let me know. I see the Emperor when I open the deck. I have the Queen of Wands and also the Three of Pentacles. Some of you studied psychology on your own. Like you, maybe you went to university, but some of you probably got that. Hopefully you got that. we got both Queen of Swords and King of Swords. You really don't have time for stuff. I really hope people don't piss you off, or they did not piss you off in the recent past, because trust me, it's not fun to deal with a pissed off Sagittarius that lacks intact. Like, you're going to therapy. I'm just telling you, you're going to therapy. Things have moved weird, I feel like saying, and I've been whistling, and probably you felt like you're being spiritually wise a bit attacked. Just look for the signs of protections around you. If you know specific insects approach you, like butterflies, that's a sign of protection. Birds, that's a sign of protection, especially crows and ravens. If you've seen feathers, that's a sign of protection. But I do see that in the past, if you feel like you've been under spiritual attack in any way, that means people talking bad about you or whatever. It doesn't mean somebody does voodoo. Trust me, spirituality, it can be very simple sometimes, and you don't have to go into very deep stuff to understand like what's black magic in the end. But I feel like if between you and another energy there has been some blood, things slowly started to come to an end. This probably came with an accepting something. I feel like acceptance was important in the past, but things feels like they have moved rather, I don't want to say fast, because I don't feel like things moved fast, because I have a feeling like inertia, like you make a step forward, but then it's like woo, and you're being taken back, but then you move again forward and woo, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. From where do you get those stuff? Don't ask me. I feel this stuff. Now I feel like vomiting. That's why my dog came to me during Aquarius reading. Because I got the devil for you, Sage. I don't know if this talks about a big investment or family affairs, but or the relationship between you or relationship you have. But I feel so depleted. If you are in a romantic relationship in the current, I see things not being the best, and to be honest, I see things going to an end between you and someone. If this talks about an investment, a big investment that you did because you wanted to open a business or whatever, I do see that also coming to an end. Whatever is important to you right now that you invested very much into it, it's coming to an end. I got the High Priestess in the past, in the current, I got the Hierophant, and I feel like whatever happens right now, please try to look at things from a higher perspective, even though it's hard, even though it's painful, even though you just want to burn some people on a stick. If you lost money, I know this is going to sound, insensitive, but it just helps you to put to an end a karmic debt. You paid it. I have the world in the past, but also in the present. So for some of you, this talks about people, a lot of people, maybe too many people. And maybe for you, it's advised to have a small circle. Don't invest too much in sporadic relationships. Just make sure that the relationship you invest time and your energy and you put effort into them, they also will grow. If those relationships that you are having right now in your life, they don't have a future, they will come to an end. Don't feel betrayed. Don't feel bad about it, because trust me, everything has a purpose. Everything has a meaning, even though we don't understand it right now. And I have the sun at the bottom of the deck. So let people go. Because I feel like for you, this talks about old relationships. And that's what maybe makes it hard. Because I feel like it's like, you know these people. You had them in your life for years. 10 of Wands. You don't want to burn bridges. You don't want to stop talking. Maybe you have a situation that needs to be solved and you don't want to. You want to fight for it. I don't know, Sage. Your reading makes me sad. And it's funny, because I said Sage and I got the Devil. That's Cappy reading. Feels like Cappy. But I feel like it's Sage. Does it make sense? Sagittarius reading with Capricorn energy. Maybe you felt like you reached a milestone, or you finally got it, and now things are gonna go a bit south and you don't want to let them go. In the current, I feel like you're making decisions very much emotionally based, instinct based, impulsive based. Maybe some of you have been betrayed by someone that you really trust. And this talks about you wanting to vent, but at the same time, you don't want to give the time of the day to this situation or this person. And you talks about grief in the end. You go between these phases, Do you have an addiction, Sage? Or do you know somebody who has an addiction? Does this talks about alimony? I just heard try not to be so specific. Things at home don't look good. I see in the current you losing track. And maybe trying to cover that sorrow and that pain with some sort of an addiction. If it's not alcohol, it's something else. You try to indulge yourself. Maybe you also are being a bit irresponsible. The way you spend money. I have the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So maybe you oh my goodness, you can discover things in this life that will really shook your reality. They will shake your reality. I'm not sure if you have children, if this talks about your children, or this talks about your ancestry, or this talks about your home. Something is going on in your home that is really not good. Some of you have been, you discovered the big betrayal. I'm not sure if this talks about someone, taking money from you and you not knowing. But like I heard, don't be so specific. This is something that maybe I cannot understand, because I feel like it's pretty complex situation. Don't let yourself fall into addictions. Don't let yourself fall into doing things that they are not right. Remember what happened in the past, that, you know, whatever ended, whatever came to an end, it brought you joy. Remember that. Remember your purpose. Remember your morals. Don't lose yourself. I've been seeing the Two of Cups a little bit, so you're gonna get some good news anyway. Let it go, Sage. In the near future, you're really being advised to let it go. This is not a battle that you have to take. This is not a battle that you have to do it. You really don't have to do it. You're gonna get some money or some news, some really good news that are gonna give you confidence and self-esteem. Maybe you've been attacked. Like, I've been attacked on my channel here with people calling me names and stuff that they don't even match reality. You're being told let it go. Don't fight with people. Don't put your guards down. This is not a battle for you to carry, but in the future you're going to get that appreciation. You're going to get that reward of sorts that maybe could be financial for some of you. Whatever, in whatever shape or form is coming towards you, is coming in a way that will bring you back on track. It will give you that you need, being that self-esteem, confidence, money, words of appreciation, someone's appreciations, or just simply good news. You're not going to be able to make some steps forwards because I feel like this is related to Mercury going retrograde. You're not going to have fully clarity at first. I'm not sure if this talks first about you not making a decision until you get these messages, these answers. I feel like for you, this talks about you need to have full clarity before you're going to make decisions. And when you make that decision, you're going to make it with a lot of confidence. You have to move forward with confidence. If you're not sure of things, don't move forward. And I have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. If this talks about a person, you have to be sure before you move forward. Don't make rash decisions. Don't make rash decisions. If you're going to be tempted to make rash decisions, you're going to get blocks. Simple. You're not going to be let to move forward. And what did I say at the beginning of the reading? I would not be surprised if you're going to get successful in the future at something, and you are. You are. It's going to take some time, but you are. You absolutely are. And you're going to get that appreciation. You're going to get that reward. You're going to get that... that reward, that bonus of whatever. Just be I don't want to tell you how to be, but I feel like I have to tell you that you have to move forward with a lot of tact. Technical, you have to be technical, you have to be strategic. Look in the current at the things of how they are moving in your life for you to know how to move in the future, because you have great chances of succeeding. I don't think the law is on your side. I don't feel like there is any policy, any procedures that can back you up. This is something that's going to happen in the sky for you. Let it happen in the sky. Take a step back. Look how things unfold. Focus on other things until you're going to have full-on clarity on how you want to move forward. And you're going to move forward. You're going to get that. Something that, I'm not sure if this talks for you, like, let's say you've been working in the same company and, you've never been the employee of the month, and you worked there for like 5 to 10 years, and like, I'm never, like, how is this possible? Like, I'm the only one in this company that has been working here for 10 years. Everybody's new. How I'm not never the employee of the month? Well, because not everybody really wanted to see you shine. And this is not about the new people. I feel like this talks about the old people. Yeah, you're gonna get there. just make sure you take care of the your body, mind, and emotions until things are gonna clear out a bit. In the future, you're gonna get good news. If right now things are a bit, I feel it. This full moon has been intense. I felt it intense, more intense than the eclipse. So, Sage, this is what I have for you. Hopefully it helps. If you want a private one, you can reach out at +358 46 549 6466. See you in the next one. Bye.